potato race. Here we have kept 6 potatoes. The first one is at a distance of 2 units from the starting point. Second one is at a distance of 4 units from the starting points. Third one at a distance of 6 units from the starting point. Fourth one 8, fifth one 10, sixth one 12 units. So that way the potatoes are to be arranged. Total players are to be divided into different groups. Suppose there are 6 players in a group. Then the first member will pick up the potato placed at a distance of 2 units, come back and put the potato at the starting point. After that, immediately the second member will run and pick up the potato placed at a distance of 4 units and put it back in the basket. Likewise, third member, fourth member, fifth member and sixth member will run and pick up the potatoes and put it back in the basket which is placed at the starting point. You can see in the video that the arrangements are made for the game, and according to the rules of the game, the potatoes are placed at a distance of 2 units, 4 units, 6 units, 8 units, 10 units and 12 units from the initial point.
कौन सा बजाना बता दें
the game is over, you can take the children to the classroom and explain in what way the game was related to the topic. Once the children are in the classroom, now you can very easily define the first term, the second term, the third term, the term common difference, the term arithmetic progression, nth term of an arithmetic progression, sum to nth term of arithmetic progression. Since the child himself has ran the race, it is an experiential learning for him. He will be himself able to define it. You can tell the child the distance traveled by the first runner to collect the potato and bring it back, that is equal to 2 plus 2 4 units, is called as the first term. The distance traveled by the second runner to collect the potato and put it back in the basket, that is 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 units, is the second term. Likewise, the total distance traveled by the third runner, that is 6 plus 6 is equal to 12 units, is the third term. So, in this way, it continues up to the last term, that is the sixth term, and the total distance traveled by the last runner will be equal to 12 plus 12, that is equal to 24 units. Here you can tell the child that second term 8 minus first term 4 is equal to 4. Third term 12 minus second term 8 is equal to 4. Thus, the difference between any two successive terms is constant, that is 4. Such type of progressions are called as arithmetic progressions. We can also tell the child that the distance of potato from the initial point are also placed in arithmetic progression. Here 2 is the first term, 4 is the second term, 6 is the third term, 8 is the fourth term. Most of the time it is observed that a child gets confused with the first term A1 and sum to first term A1. We can tell him that A1 and S1 are same, but A2 and S2 are never same. If you want to find out A2, then it is very simple. In this example it is 4, but S2 in this example is 2 plus 4, that is 6. S2 is always the sum of the first term and the second term. The game can be repeated for the second team by placing 4 potatoes at a distance of 3 units. Now ask the child to note down the first term, the second term, and the common difference. Also the nth term. On the ground, the experiment can be repeated with 3 potatoes kept at a distance of 4 units. Now ask the child to note down carefully the distance traveled by the first runner, the second runner, third runner. Also ask him to find out the nth term, the second term, and the sum to second term. All these concepts to increase the difficulty level of the problem. Now ask the first child to collect the last potato, the second child to collect the second last potato, the third child to collect the third last potato, and the last child to pick up the first potato. Ask the children to note down the total distance traveled by each runner. Then ask them to find out the common difference of the terms. Now, slowly the child will be able to understand the concept of negative common difference. He will understand that arithmetic progression is not always necessarily progressive. It can be increasing or in decreasing order depending upon the nature of common difference. This potato race can be further expanded to find out the common multiples of given numbers. It can also be utilized to find out the LCM of given numbers.